Thank you for joining me for this morning's yoga practice. My name is Sade, and I'll be guiding you through a 30-minute session. I would like to recommend, if you do have a yogi block or two, to grab onto those now. Also, if you would like, you can grab a strap and a blanket just for your comfort if you may need it. Today, we're going to focus on some floor poses. We're also going to pick up on that shoulder stand that we started to touch base on last week. So if you could just join me in a comfortable seated position, we'll get started. Take this time to check in with the mind and the body and the spirit. Slowly closing your eyes, placing your palms face down or face up, wherever you feel comfortable. Tuning into the body, noticing how you feel. Working your awareness from the toes to the top of the crown. Giving your body the attention that it deserves. Now taking this time to set an intention for your practice this morning, wherever you are, speaking that intention in your mind. Now connecting to the breath. We'll take 3 collective breaths together. Start by releasing all the air from the lungs. Taking a nice deep breath in, inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. Release. Two more breaths. Nice deep inhale. And release. On this last breath, I want you to hold at the top. Take a nice deep breath in. Hold. And release. Come back to normal breath. And slowly open your eyes as we begin our flow. We're sitting up on a prop, such as myself. You can stay on that prop for just a little bit longer, just to help open up the hips. We're experiencing some tightness, which I am at this given moment, which is okay, because sometimes, our body is just feeling a little funky and we just gotta loosen it up. So we're gonna start with some breathing cat-cow. So you're gonna take a nice deep breath in and reach your chest forward, opening up the heart. Exhale. Bring your chin in and down towards your chest. Curling your spine. Keeping your hands on your knees. Nice deep breath in. Bringing the heart, chest forward. Really guiding and leading with the heart. Exhale. Curving the spine. Engage the belly. Nice deep breath in. Come forward one last time. And exhale. Reach back. Inhale, come back to neutral. And I'm just going to remove this prop just to help me come down just a little bit further onto the earth. Placing your right palm on your right side. We're going to inhale, lifting that left arm, reaching over towards the right. Take a nice deep breath in and slowly push up with that right hand, placing your left hand on your mat on the left side, reaching over with the right arm. One more time, nice deep breath in, pressing into the mat, switching sides. Nice deep breath in, on exhale, push up and press down with that left hand. Inhale, come back to center. Take a nice deep breath in, bringing both arms up towards the sky. Exhale, we're going to twist towards the right side, placing both palms down, right hand behind you, left hand in front of you. If you feel your knees start to come up, try to relax them, pressing the knees down, deepening that stretch in the core. With each exhale, try to deepen that stretch even further to the right. Nice deep breath in, raising the arms. Exhale, come back to center. Inhale, nice deep breath, bring the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, rotating towards your left and dropping both arms. Left arm behind you, right arm in front. You might feel like you want to curve in. Keep that back nice and straight. And try to deepen that twist a little bit more. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, placing both palms down. We're going to come on to all fours. And take a nice deep breath in. Dropping that belly. We're going to exhale, come back to neutral spine. We're going to reach out with the right arm first and then step back with that, reach out with that left leg. We're going to exhale, bring the knee and elbow together in the center for a nice little crunch. Inhale, reach out 2 more times. Exhale, nice crunchy in the center. Engage that core. Inhale, reach out. One last time. Exhale. Inhale. And drop both the palm and the knee. We're going to inhale, reach out with that left arm, and then kick out with the right leg. So opposite arm, opposite leg. Exhale, crunch in the center. Inhale, reach out. 2 more times. Exhale. Come in the center here. Inhale, reach out. One last time. Nice crunch here in the center. Inhale, reach out. Placing the palm and the knee back down on your mat. I'm going to bring your 2 big toes together. Spread your knees a little bit further, the hip distance apart. Push your hips back. Extend with both arms. Placing your forehead on your mat. Get a nice little lower back stretch here. Try to sit your hips down as close as you can towards the heels of your feet. Take a nice deep breath. And on the inhale, come back up onto your palms. Bring your knees in a little bit closer, about hip distance apart. Spread your toes. Spread your feet. Tuck your toes. We're going to inhale, lift up with that left palm towards the sky. Exhale, thread the needle here. Try to bring your shoulder down towards the mat. And you can extend with that right arm, or you can keep it right in front of the face, wherever you feel comfortable. Really try to bring that left arm even further towards the right with each exhale. Or staying here if that feels great. Just stay here. Listen to your body. Your arm is extended. Your right arm is extended. You can place that right hand in front of the face and press up on the mat. I'm going to switch sides. Inhale, reaching up with that right arm towards the sky. Exhale, thread the needle, placing that shoulder onto your mat. And if you're like me, you might have to move your hair out the way. And that's okay. Again, you can keep your palm here close to the face or extend and hold here. Really feel that stretch. I really feel it this morning. You know, every day is different. Every day is different. Now bringing that palm back towards the front of the face. Inhale, lift up. Ooh, just feel that in that moment. That felt really great. I don't know about you. And we're going to inhale, lifting our knees off the mat, press into a downward dog. You're going to pedal 1 foot at a time. Pressing your chest forward, come into a high plank. We're going to exhale, keeping the elbows close to the body. Coming down towards the mat. We're going to untuck the toes. We're going to rotate the shoulders back and lift up into a cobra here. Exhale, come on down. Tuck the toes and push the hips back into that downward dog. Pedal 1 foot at a time. I'm going to go right back into that one more time. Bring the chest forward, come into that high plank. Exhale, bend the elbows, come down to the mat. Tuck the toes. Inhale, rotate the shoulders back, lift up into cobra. Exhale, come on down. Tuck the toes, push the hips back, come into that downward dog. Pedal 1 foot at a time. And then slowly exhale, bringing both knees onto your mat. We're going to crisscross at the ankles, sit the hips back. Extend with both legs. Scoot forward if you need to. I'm in a tight limited space, so I use as much as I can. And you're going to stand tall here, making sure your back is up straight. If you need to remove a little bit of extra junk in your trunk, that's perfectly fine. Make sure your sits bones are placed gently on the floor. And making sure your back is up nice and tall. We want to rotate the shoulders back and down. So no crunching of the shoulders here. Release any of that tension. Now placing your palms beside you, you're going to slowly rock back just a little bit, engaging your core. Inhale, start to bring your knees up and then eventually your feet until you're in a V shape. You can keep your palms down on the mat if you need that for stability, or you can slowly bring your arms up, reaching towards the feet. Engaging your core. Take a nice deep breath here. We're going to slowly exhale. Start to lengthen the legs, straighten the legs, keeping your core engaged. Slowly bring your back down towards the mat. And we're going to slowly come back up. Nice little tease there, 2 more times. Take a nice deep breath in, and on the exhale, slowly begin to come down, making sure not to come all the way down. Getting our core work in, and then inhale, come back up. One more time, nice deep breath in, and on the exhale, start to straighten the legs, bring the back down towards your mat, and then inhale, come back up. And hold here for 2 more breaths. I know, I feel it too. And then exhale, slowly unwind, come all the way down on your mat. We're going to inhale, bringing both of the soles of the feet onto your mat. Making sure to tuck your tailbone in, so you might have a little gap in between your lower back and the mat. To avoid that, you want to tuck your tailbone inward to flatten the back. We don't want to cause any injuries or any pain later on. So try to bring your heels of your feet to the middle finger, tips of the middle finger. If you can't reach that, that's quite okay. Make sure your shins are pointed forward. Knees are about hip distance apart. You can place your palms face down. We're going to inhale, keeping the tailbone tucked. Begin to raise the hips off the mat. And holding here. Engage the core, engage the glutes. Use your hands and your arms for stability. Press it into the four corners of the feet. And then slowly exhale, come on down. We're going to do that a few more times and add in some additional elements. So inhale, start to raise the hips off the mat. Exhale, come on down. Inhale, raise the hips off the mat. And this time, inhale, bringing your right knee up, your right foot off the mat. Knee in towards your chest. Exhale, bring that right foot down. Inhale, bring that left knee in towards the chest. Exhale, bring that left foot down. And slowly exhale, come down on the mat, one vertebrae at a time. You can stay there if you feel more comfortable. We're going to inhale, raising the hips off the mat. This time, inhale, bring your knee straight up into the sky. Bring your right foot straight into the sky. And then exhale, bring that right foot down. Inhale, raise that left foot. Reach up towards the sky. Nice straight leg here. Engaging your core, engaging your glutes. And then exhale, step down. This is another level you can stay at if you feel comfortable. Slowly coming down. I want you to be really mindful to keep your neck straight. So you don't want to twist in this movement here. You don't want to turn your head left or right or up or down. You want to keep it stabilized. So we're going to inhale, bringing the hips up towards the sky. And again, you can bring your knee one at a time up, or bring your leg one at a time up. We're going to inhale, bringing that right leg in towards the sky. And we're going to lower that right leg down towards the mat, keeping the leg straight. Inhale, bring it up towards the sky one more time. Remember to keep those hips elevated. Stepping back down with that right foot, pressing into the right foot. Inhale, lift the left leg towards the sky. Exhale, slowly bring that left knee down towards your mat. Inhale, bring it back up. Exhale, stepping down. Slowly bringing all the vertebrae down one at a time. And this time, you can choose to go back into bridge. We're going to transition into shoulder stand. So again, make sure you keep your neck stabilized. Don't move from side to side or up and down. You're going to press your weight into your hands. You can come up on your fingertips if that feels comfortable. We're going to inhale, raise both legs into the sky. I'm just going to scoot down just a little bit. Again, raise both legs into the sky. You're going to engage that core. Use your core to lift your hips off the mat. So press into your hands, keeping your neck stabilized and straight. We're going to press into the mat and come on up. So don't worry about getting straight just yet. We're going to bring one hand at a time to the lower back, keeping your elbows close to the body. So tuck your elbows in as much as you can and slowly begin to raise the legs into the sky. Now, if your legs aren't quite straight, that's okay. You're doing great. Take a nice deep breath here, pointing the toes, and then exhale, flex the feet so that the toes are coming toward your face. Inhale, point the toes, and then one more time, exhale, flexing those toes. We're going to slowly bend the knees. And using your hands for support and your shoulders and in your arms, we're going to slowly roll down. You can slowly caress the body with the hands for support as you slowly roll down one vertebrae at a time. You did it, guys. Great job. So we're going to stretch both legs out. We're going to inhale, bringing that right knee in towards the chest. Exhale, crossing over the body for a nice little spinal twist. We're going to extend that right arm towards the right side and turn your gaze towards the right shoulder. Inhale, come back to center, releasing that right leg. We're going to inhale, bringing that left knee in towards the chest. Exhale, crossing the body, shifting that left knee towards the right, turning your gaze towards the left shoulder. Inhale, come back to center. You're going to bring both legs, bring both soles of the feet to the mat. And then we're going to bring your left foot, come to the left edge of your left foot, and then the edge of your right foot to bring the soles of the feet together in our bound ankle pose. You can grab onto some blocks to support you underneath the knees. I know I'm a little tight here, so my legs aren't quite down as much as I would like them to be, and that's okay. We're not going to stay here for too long. You can also use your hands to press down gently in the inner thigh to help guide your hips open. And making sure you keep your tailbone tucked so we really engage those hips. And if you are pressing down on your legs, gently release that tension. Bringing both legs together. Inhale, bringing both knees in towards the chest. Give them a nice big hug. Take this quick moment to thank yourself for giving yourself this time, for cherishing this body that gets us through the day, that gets us through everything. And then slowly release all the limbs. Allow your legs to spread wide, palms facing up. Relax your shoulders and melt your body into the earth. As always, if you're watching this at a later time, you can pause here for a longer, deeper Shavasana. For those of you ready to move forward, just start to bring awareness to the body. Start to wiggle the fingers and toes. Rotate at the ankles and the wrists. And take a nice deep breath in. Extend both arms above the head for a full body stretch. Gently rolling over to your right side into fetal position. And pressing down into the left palm, come up into your comfortable seated position as we close out today's class. Keeping your eyes closed, bringing your palms together, taking this moment for one last check-in with the body, mind, and spirit. Noticing how your body may feel different than it did at the beginning of this session. Now let's take one final collective breath together. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Release all the air from the lungs. And take a nice deep breath in. And slowly release. I thank you again for joining me for this morning's yoga session. I hope to see you again soon. May you have a wonderful and amazing weekend. Namaste.